Alright. Well, Moshai, give me a minute. I gotta read up on stuff. The Moshai's rescue. You saved Moshai Shrifa, but angered her by refusing to destroy the Ket exaltation facility and murdering a whole bunch of people. Okay, good job, Moshai. No. Jal approved of your decision, hoping the resistance can one day rescue the innocent Angara still trapped inside. You made sure that Ket Cardinal, in charge of access, does not survive meeting you. Yeah, kill the Ket. You don't want that makes sense. He's a bad guy. You murder them. But killing all the Ket, I mean, they have more, right? That's just what I thought. Like, destroying one facility, who gives a shit? They're just gonna go, to another one. Angara. The Moshai here. Yep. Moshai Shepa. Part scientific genius, part cultural icon, Moshai Sefa is treated with an almost religious reverence by everyday Angara. Her technical innovations have touched nearly every facet of their civilization and were instrumental in the construction of Aya's capital city. Her analysis of the Ket threat have slowed the enemy's conquest of the Helios cluster by informing the tactics and goals of the resistance for decades. Wow, because she's just an incredible, insane hero, basically. From Ja's recollections, the Moshai chafes at her celebrity status and prefers to work in solitude. Unlike most Angara, Moshai Sefa doesn't belong to a large extended family. She claims she has never married nor born children, focusing on her life's work of unraveling the mystery of remnant technology. Her goal, stated in many of her writings, is to unlock the secrets of the remnant for the benefit of all Angara, helping them to overcome the Ket and restore Angaran civilization to its pre-scourge greatness. Alright, that's pretty cool. Ket. Okay, now we know more about the Ket. Led by the Archon, the Ket are a powerful and technologically advanced species whose home space lies beyond the Helios cluster. The Ket encountered here are an expeditionary force, seeking life forms for exaltation as well as secrets of the remnant technology left behind in Helios. Evidence suggests they arrived in Helios roughly 70 years ago. Okay. As we have learned, Ket multiply and replenish their armies via exaltation, where the Ket take desirable genetic traits from other life forms and incorporate them into the Ket genome. The donor life form in return is mutated with Ket DNA. Ket view this exchange as an almost secret process of self-development, though our scientists disagree. Yep, I mean, yeah, you do. I mean, do you become a Ket slave or do you just brainwash you before that? I don't know. The Ket themselves remain enigmatic. We know they value genetic and physical superiority and they willingly enslave other species, and that they have positions throughout the Helios cluster. Unfortunately, a sustained dialogue or diplomatic overtures seem impossible as the Ket ruthlessly exploit any attempt at peaceful communication. Technology. Study of Ket technology reveals an interesting dichotomy. While their faster than light drives and equipment show less sophistication than Systems Alliance technology back in the Milky Way, really. The Ket are vastly superior when it comes to genetic manipulation and biological analysis. Maybe it's part of like their whole culture. They're naturally good at that, like how Asari are good at biotics. I mean, I don't know. The Ket are vastly superior. Blah, blah. The weaponry eschews VI support in favor of targeting neurological systems or internal organs with unusual precision. And salvaged Ket gear shows that even their battlefield medicine is exceptional compared to the initiatives. Really? Nexus scientists believe this underlines the Ket's interest in biological excellence. The technology appears to serve a subordinate role in studying and improving one's own genetic superiority. My analysis of Ket technology from your scans suggests that it is highly mimetic. It follows the Ket pattern of behavior. Rather than conducting research and development, the Ket engineers incorporate features from other species and improve their designs incrementally. Remnant and even initiative inspired changes are already beginning to appear. So they don't do their own stuff, they just copy. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna clear my nose. Alright, hopefully I can talk a little better now. Oh my god. Ket Anointed. Ket soldiers known as Anointed appear to be of similar caste to the Chosen. Okay, they're the big guys. Infantry equipped with light armor. Anointed, however, wield heavy plasma cannons, making them a rallying point for other Ket forces, and shield themselves with kinetic barriers against splashback. Oh, yeah. A barrage from an anointed plasma cannon can shred through enemy barriers and severely damage ground vehicles. True. Communication intercept suggests the Anointed assist in coordinating chosen squads and act as in an NCO role. It is unclear that the term Anointed refers to a senior rank among the chosen or if Anointed are part of a separate division within the Ket infantry. I mean, I don't know. With new understanding of Ket exaltation, it is now apparent that the Anointed are exalted Angara. Ooh. Transformed into soldiers of the Ket cause. The title may refer to foot soldiers who have been entrusted with a more crucial battlefield role by the superiors. Chosen. Frontline soldiers. Encountered on multiple worlds as support for other Ket combatants. They are equipped with assault rifles that fire plasma surrounded projectiles and light armor that allows them to move and deploy rapidly. Though their biology is still under investigation, they are capable of surviving in hazardous environments without protective gear. Yeah, that's the biological superiority they're talking about. While quick to defer to more senior individuals, Chosen appear to be disciplined and loyal soldiers, undeterred even by biotic attacks or heavy ordnance. They present a continuing risk to unarmed outposts. The name Chosen was intercepted by and tentatively translated from Ket communications. If it is accurate, its significance is unclear, since it is clearly the Ket's baseline infantry. With the new understanding of Ket exhaustion, it is now apparent that Chosen are exalted Angara, transformed into soldiers for the Ket cause. This may explain the title. Their devotion to senior Ket can now be understood as hardwired hormonal responses that induces unshakable loyalty. Anointed are ones who have been entrusted with more crucial roles. Okay. And then the Wraith. Well, that's just like a dog. Nicknamed by initiative scouts unlucky enough to encounter them, wraiths are war beasts capable of adjusting their carapace pigmentation and blend into their surroundings. Their ability lets them stalk an enemy over distances unseen or cause sudden disorder in enemy ranks. Flushing targets will be picked off by other Ket forces. While attacking, wraiths leap and strike with impressive jaw strength that can puncture ceramic armor. Wraiths present an interesting study in Nexus scientists, initially believed to originate from the same home world as the Ket, since they have similar physical characteristics. Wraiths show clear genetic similarity with other feral creatures scattered across the Helios cluster. With new understanding of exaltation, this similarity can now be explained. It appears the wraiths are the result of exalting these feral creatures into faithful war beasts. Yep, as they do. Ket biology. Ket biology is a driving force in their expansion. The Ket are capable of transferring beneficial genetic traits from other species during exaltation, modifying their genome and expressing new traits almost immediately. Study of Ket DNA shows evidence of horizontal gene transfer and the incorporation of genes from dozens of unknown species. Their cells have transferative properties normally only seen in specially engineered laboratory animals, meaning the Ket are able to custom mutate their genome. All Ket and their exalted have a distinctive white exoskeleton. This dissection reveals these growths contain fluid-filled sacs that capture dissolved gases from the circulatory system, so releasing them if the Ket is oxygen deprived. The fluid pressure of these sacs also stabilizes the body if environmental pressure is reduced. This helps the Ket survive hazardous planets or even in the vacuum of space without suits, while providing additional protection against gunshot injuries. Okay. So it's got like gases inside of it that it can breathe basically. Well, puts into his blood. No, dissolved gases from the circulatory system. Alright. An exaltation, which we saw, yeah. The facility on Volt has revealed a key element. Okay, give me a second. Alright. The Ket do not recruit soldiers, they take prisoners and submit them to exaltation. This process transfers beneficial genetic traits to the Ket and turns the donor into a fanatically loyal exalted. I guess brainwashing might be part of it, but not all of it, I guess. This process transfers beneficial genetic traits to the Ket. Really? All Ket, even if they're like walking around on the field, they get suddenly, hey, here's a new update. Now you can have electro whatever, like the Ket have. Electro in their body, I don't know, something. This process transfers okay. Most of the individuals we have fought appear to be exalted in Gara. The exaltation process appears to be two-way, transferring carefully selected Ket traits into the donor. The resulting mutations permanently alter the physical appearance and glands of the donor, inducing hormonal changes that cement the individual's loyalty to the Ket. Okay. Scientists in the Nexus suggest the exaltation may have originated out of necessity. If long ago the Ket somehow reached a stage of genetic stagnation, adopting the genetic traits of others may have been the only means of survival. Today it is ceremonial, if mostly repellent cornerstone of Ket culture. Alright. But I mean, yeah, the Asari also do something similar, right? So, makes sense. The Scourge. Do we have more of this? The Scourge is a colloquial term for the huge and extremely dangerous interstellar phenomena sighted across much of the Helios cluster. It appears to be a cloud spreading in tendrils that affect planets and surrounding space, destroying starships that attempt to pass through or near it. Observations and data from the Nexus now show the Scourge's tendrils are composed of radioactive element zero rich dusts and debris. While these tendrils, thousands of microscopic and unstable warps in space-time, are constantly erupting. These unpredictable distortions build up and charge in the ESO, causing uncontrolled mass effect that alter gravity and can rip through a starship. Alter gravity and can rip a starship apart without warning. The Scourge's presence also affects nearby planets. raining down radioactive fallout and debris, or even altering the orbit of worlds that pass through or near it. The Scourge is aggressively drawn to remnant structures on planets, though the cause of the attraction is not yet fully understood. This manifests as further tendrils of dust and radioactive particles that cling to the surface of remnant technology and interface with its operations. Either this matter was left behind after the planet in question passed through the Scourge itself, or even distant interaction with remnant technology can cause the Scourge to coalesce spontaneously. In either case, even this minor manifestation of the Scourge demands additional caution when approaching remnant sites. No long-range data showed any sign of the Scourge before departure to the Helios cluster next to Sandus, suggests it must have appeared in the intervening centuries when the arcs traveled to Andromeda. One of the Scourge's more interesting characteristics is that it appears artificial. Its origin point is yet to be determined, but the pattern of the tendrils and the composition of the cloud could not have been caused by any celestial event known to astrophysics. Investigations are ongoing, though slowed by the deadly conditions caused by the Scourge. Alright. Do not prompt the console every time. Alright, Miss Moshai. What do you got?
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
You said you'll answer questions.
Just need to rest up a bit while I recover my strength.
Bullshit. You said you would answer questions. You, Moshai lady, are a liar. That because I didn't kill everyone?
Just off to the cargo bay if you need me.
I mean... Alright, I will find you anyway.
Be careful around the ship, okay?
He could use a bath, Ryder.
You could give him one. Mental wellness. Given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative's mental wellness program. This states that mental disorders are real. Stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feelings. Regardless, those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you're going through. Treatable. A broken leg takes special treatment, rest, and an adjusted workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are no different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by the Medbay if you have questions. Let's see. Well, Lexi, you can give the piejack a path. I'm not gonna. Probably. Oh.
Read the mission briefs. This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's a threat. We can take him though.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Not my style.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly, each and every time.
Another galaxy and there are still despots. When I was on security duty at the relay, colonies were attacked all the time. We trained the colonists and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know how to fight. But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
He wasn't expecting us. Yeah.
We're the new variable here. He can't predict what we'll do.
That is an advantage so long as we play it right. You keep thinking about how you want to handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep, so when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
There'll probably be a choice. I mean, I'm calling it right now. That we can like, hey, Archon goes like, I'll leave. If you don't let me leave, I'll murder a bunch of people. I'll destroy all the Angara or some shit, probably. I don't know. What do we got? 110 fresh Haripo bundles, Aya grown. 010 punnets of ash berries, Aya grown. 420 dehydrated vegetable packets. 8 out of 18 dehydrated rice noodles. The contents of this pantry. Alright, this stuff, cool stuff here. Hey, Drac. Anything else?
Ryder.
War stories?
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a piejack scratch its butt?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Alright. Well, bye-bye.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Turn around, old man. Take your time. Alright. Yeah, Pyjack, you're fine. I checked out the medical area. Right. Let's head to my room for a bit. Right underneath the bridge. I guess it gives us a good view, for sure. I guess these 3 planets are done. Nothing really more I can do about those. Oh, look at that. Message from Vold. Intel on Ket. To Rider from Realis. Greetings, Pathfinder. My name is Realis. I serve the Angaran Resistance. Some of our scouts have returned with interesting information about the Ket that I am certain will intrigue you. I will wait for you on Vold. Please come soon. Alright. Stress test from To Rider from Callow. Hello, Rider. Quite the rescue. The Tempest isn't intended for these kinds of operations, but she's performing splendidly. Not that I encourage you risking your life for stress test or anything. Still well done. I spoke to the Moshai when I happened past Midway. She left an impression, I must say. Patient but remarkably driven. It's easy to see how she withstood the pressures of torture and that place. Sometimes I wonder what my people could do with a bit more time to be patient. Callow. I mean, yeah, they do live like 40 years, which is like very less. Should be sleeping, but To Rider from Gil. Worked for 42 hours straight. Really? Okay, I guess. Strips humming. Called Kid Quits to get a little shut eye, but I'm wide awake here. Figured I'd use the time to practice my poetry. Didn't know I practice poetry, neither did I. Probably because I don't, but here it goes. Okay. Helios, are you healing us? Or will we regret ever coming because the Ket are forever bumming our space? Wait a minute, is that actually good or has the analytical sphere of my brain fallen asleep? I think it's the second part. It's pretty weird. Do Rider from Gil, you know how I'm out here searching for me true purpose? Yeah, poetry ain't it. Helios, are you healing us? Sheesh, Gil. Great. About Leon's movie night. To Rider from Suvi. Dear Rider, I hear what Leon's planning. It seems like a great idea, even if things are unsettled at the moment. I'd love to help you. Stop by when you can, Suvi. Alright. Well, we're going back to Wold. Apparently, I got some work there. Yeah, hold Y to track. Yeah, we'll do that.
Hello, Ryder.
You got something?
Exploring the Exaltation facility brings a Solarian quote to mind. We uplifted desperate souls into weapons, and know not what we destroyed.
That's a fair description of exaltation.
I have changed since we linked, but I am still myself. Exaltation takes personhood and overwrites it, destroys it.
It's pretty
I
barbaric.
already understood that such destruction is wrong. Now, through you, I know why it is abhorrent.
Yeah, destroying someone, it's
Thanks, Sam.
horrible.
Nothing more.
It's like a whole new level of brainwashing. Brainwashing is already horrible. So, what happened to my car? Oh, it's up there. Now, like Nomad, someone broke the Nomad.
In engineering, if you need anything, Ryder.
I mean, I'll come talk to you.
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah, the Ket are using some Angaran-made medical equipment. Could be a lead. I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Sarah.
Sarah's an adult.
Sarah's old enough to take care of herself.
I still feel my sister's my responsibility. I'm all she has. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... well, her age now.
Sweetheart.
You raised your sister by yourself?
Yeah, it's
That can't have been easy.
pretty tough.
Had to. I waited forever for our father to come home. He never did. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
You're pretty far from home.
And yet you're on this ship, hurtling through unknown space to who knows where.
With Sid. And sure, Andromeda was an unknown.
But better than...
But unknown is better than being tracked down by the Batarian crew you shafted 3 years ago.
That's pretty... it's much
Speaking
better.
hypothetically, of course. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything. Chat later?
Alright, chat later. So just in the side room chilling. That's fine. Anything else?
I thought I hated the Ket before. Then we learned about exaltation. I can't even begin to imagine how Jal feels about this.
Tell me about raising Sid, yeah.
I was curious about you and Sid, being on your own from such a young age.
Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it.
How did he survive?
How did you keep you and your sister afloat?
I was barely more than a kid myself, so lots of unskilled work, construction jobs. No one else would do the dangerous stuff, so I would, being up high, crawling under things. I could shoot a gun, so eventually I moved into smuggling. Even more dangerous, but lucrative. We were never rich, but we got to comfortable.
Where you live?
Where was home? Palaven?
No, we'd already left Palaven by then. Whatever our dad was involved in meant we weren't welcome there. I hadn't even gone to boot camp yet. Sid was barely a year old. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos wasteland. 2 years later, our dad was gone.
She was 3. Oh god. What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Back on Palaven, I suppose. She was an awful person. All she cared about was climbing the ranks. She and my dad fought all the time. I think at the end they hated each other. When
he
things
was a
were really
criminal
tough,
commander.
I thought about going back. But she wouldn't have accepted us. Whatever my dad did destroyed any chance of that.
I'll let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I mean, that's interesting. Anything else you got to say?
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
Nothing.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I like to check, make sure there's no dialogue options left unsaid. Who's in here? Oh,
Liam?
okay. It's alright.
You're working pretty hard.
All the time. Started young. Smart little kid. Got angry a lot. Side effect of giving a shit.
Need to talk.
Liam, what's going on?
We found that facility on Vold. Kicked them in the teeth. Great. But the Ket still what people are. Everyone should have a stake in that. So I reached out, trying to get resources moving in a real way, bridge that gap like I did with Jar. I can't get permission coming or going. The Nexus, Aya, everyone is all can't take risks with outsiders. I didn't come here so everyone could be goddamn outsiders.
We are outsiders, we can't represent everyone. This is running up. I mean, we are outsiders, yeah.
Liam, we're not from here, and never will be.
But we are here. We can't always be strangers. There's no room.
It'll take time, relax.
I wanted this. Everything new. But eventually, it has to be normal. I need something familiar.
Having a breakdown?
Can I show you something? Did you bring anything from the Milky Way?
Of course I did.
One or two things, but the weight limits were real strict.
I know. That's why I made arrangements.
What, movies?
It's a proper petrol
You
burner.
got a car?
20th century. British. From when that mattered. My whole family worked on it together, weekends. Like those are a thing in space. Know what we did? Friends and Hustle set us up good. They borrowed us a transport right before I went into cryo. And me and my father and mother loaded our car into it and pointed it at Andromeda.
Doesn't seem feasible.
I doubt a transport would have a post-light drive. It won't be here for... what?
2.3 million years at standard light speed.
Wow,
The
okay.
important thing is, it's coming. And always will be. I don't know what that means.
Doesn't have to mean anything, yeah.
We do what we do. It doesn't always have to make sense.
I'll probably screw it up, Pathfinder.
Join the club. The screw-up started 600 years ago.
Truth. This will be home. It has to be. I won't let being outsiders stop that.
I mean, it'll take time, my man. Now they'll just accept us immediately. And besides, they've been burned by the Ket before. It's gonna take a while. Anything else? Just wanna walk around shirtless?
Pathfinder. Sorry if things got strange last time we talked. You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good.
Glad I could help.
Anything I can do for my team, Liam.
Stuff like that goes above and beyond Pathfinder. At least I hope so. Anyway, made me think we should do more just out and about. Off ship. Like the market on Aya. I've got some contacts and some things I'd like your eyes on. But mostly, it's a day out. Something familiar. Turns out I need that.
You sure? Talk to Liam at the Tavatan on Aya. I mean, we don't have access to that yet. Anything else?
Still waiting on our visit to Aya. Useful, but also fun. Looking forward to it.
Tell me about your past.
Just checking in. I wanted to ask about you.
What do you want to know?
Your parents in the car.
I have to know about the car.
We'd wrench on it as a family. Mom suggested it, and Dad liked a happy mom. That's how I fell into mechanical stuff. Armor and jump jets. Mom wasn't a fan of the second part. You know how it is.
Sound familiar, yes.
I worried my parents from time to time.
That's a kid's job. I probably crossed the line a few times, though. Like jumping a galaxy. That's why I have to make this work. If I don't, then Andromeda was a mistake. I said goodbye to too many people to let that happen.
Tell me about the people that hustle.
Tell me about your friends in crisis response.
I swore I wouldn't tell anyone what they did. Stealing a shuttle for the car was above and beyond. Dondi, Base, Mazzy, Noel, Cap, and goddamn Hammond. The best people when buildings have fallen down. Eventually, I'll have to start a new branch here, you know? I promised.
That's nice.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Join. They should have a crisis response. Seems like a thing that, a new galaxy should have.
Still waiting on our visit to Aya. Useful, but also fun. Looking forward to it.
Let's hang out with a beer. Why not? Oh, skipping time. All right. You can chill with
Listen,
it.
hear that?
Nope. The hum of the ship.
Just a moment of nothing.
Oh, you have no tinnitus.
Enjoy it.
If you had tinnitus, it would not be nothing. It would be. I hate it, man. I have it.
Still waiting on our visit to Aya. Useful, but also fun. Looking forward to it.
Alright, well, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Alright. We will keep moving. Also, you should, get some clothes on. Maybe on a spaceship. It could, crash or something. I don't know. Do they need to have clothes on? Guess nobody knows. Okay, we've been here. Okay. Going up. You know what? Raise me. Alright, Gil.
Hey there.
Hey yourself.
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why do you ask?
Why is that on your mind?
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while you were killing me at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Those of us lucky enough to live through this.
it's true.
Exactly. And there aren't that many to start. We're a disaster or two away from not having enough numbers to survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
True enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
You can still procreate.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
Yeah, there's
I guess I could donate DNA, or however it works. You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
I'm sorry, Gil.
I had no idea. It must have been hard.
Hey, I turned out alright. He did his part, brought me into the
Well, I would
world.
say that's more than
Maybe that's enough.
more than that is supposed
Thanks
to
for talking, Ryder.
be. As a dad, I don't think you're just supposed to. Hey, go, brought him into the world. Bye bye.
Would you mind taking a slight detour and dropping me back in the Milky Way?
What's the problem?
Might take a few.
Little something I just heard about called exaltation.
It changes everything.
It's definitely more than we bargained for.
And the Ket are even scarier than we thought. I gotta start eating more protein and getting a full night's sleep. It'll take everything we got to get through this mess.
Alright, well, talk to you later.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I mean, if you want to soldier up, I mean, you should already have training, right?
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Right, nothing.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Alright. Well, yeah, it's true. Eventually, I mean, I guess, yeah, we gotta get on that. So numbers, eventually people get old and they die. That's life. You wanna survive here, you gotta make babies.
I can't help thinking that Asari reproduction and Ket exaltation are similar in a lot of
Well,
ways.
it's true.
I can see it. The Ket take other species' genes. Asari take other species' traits.
Yeah, but not genes exactly.
Maybe. Don't tell me we actually agree on something.
Changed my mind. They're nothing alike.
No, they are alike. That's what I said first time I saw it.
Going through the readouts from the Ket facility, I've never seen such advanced genetic technology.
We should probably look
Frankly,
some of that.
it's light years ahead of our capabilities.
I got a new memory fragment.
I saw another of Dad's memories. I was in this one. Sarah, too. We were home visiting. Dad told us about going through the Charon relay.
So you got your sense of exploration from your father?
I did.
We joked it was in our DNA.
Then that part of him lives on.
Alright, well, thank you.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need
Well,
me.
she's a qualified doctor. She should know at least a little bit about psychology. Telling someone is like a thing you should do, right?
Need something?
I'll let you get back to it.
And
I'll
then
be
Asari,
here
I
if you
mean,
need me.
Probably had enough years to study it. What about you, Phoebe?
Ryder. Exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
They're not Angara.
They're no longer Angara. The Ket changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Kalinda, tell me about her.
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador. Respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me.
Physically?
Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
No, let's drum it up. I want to hear.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Because if she hurt you physically, I'm sure that's like an actual offense. You can't do that.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Okay, leave you to it.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
All right, now you got something new to say? Then I would like. Oh, my bad. Give me.
Hey there, got a sec?
Sure.
Okay, nothing.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
That's you done. All right. So, do I have AVP? I have rewards. 100 Milky Way research, minerals delivery, and credits delivery. Nope, I have 0 points. That's fine. Door. Who do we got in
They
here?
aren't just conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
No mercy.
It's too late for the Exalted. We can't let feelings get in the way.
That's what gets me. The Exalted aren't converts. They're Ket.
They're different.
This is really getting to you.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
Yo, you and I got this. Yeah.
We got this. We're back to back, shoulder to shoulder. Or whatever you like.
Nothing fazed you, does it? You always bounce back, smiling that smile. Like you know it's just what I need.
I care about you.
You're important to me. Is that so strange?
And sweet, too. What's a girl to do? I wish this could fix everything. Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt.
I got a plan.
Like now. The initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
Plans wouldn't help. No, it's a mess.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
Not unless I destroy all the Ket before then. We're like, hey guys, in the other arcs, yeah, we fought like a massive army. We killed them all. Don't worry about it too much. That could happen. Wait, what? Ghost framework? Right. Cora believed it. And I'm gonna give her this copy as a gift. Okay. Hey Cora, anything else?
Ryder?
Sorry, Ark.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder,
Even
and
now?
making sure we're ready for a fight.
War stories?
Any more commando war stories?
That's all I can share, anyway. I miss them.
Anyone special?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
How do they figure it out?
Does that mean fraternization is okay for Asari commandos?
It'll happen, but usually only for one deployment. Asari don't usually stay with each other long term. After your 500th birthday, you learn some self-control.
Great. Goodbye.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
I mean, yeah, when you live that long, I guess. I don't know. Must be difficult. Alright, here's the door. Who's here? Oh, Jarl. Yeah, you must be.
Jarl?
Thank you for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
You wanna talk about it?
I may seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Are you?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
One biological.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Yes, we were.
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My sister's really sick. She's on the Nexus. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest oddballs can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it.
Oh, thank you.
This is where I should be.
I'm glad you're here. What the hell does this mean? What is this? Friends? Does this mean friends? I'm gonna do it.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge.
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
I hope
You
that's
do?
friends. It's not a hard.
You're fascinating. So bold, yet mysterious. So odd.
That's... Thanks.
And I mean it.
Yeah, I hope that's friendship and not something else. I mean, it should be. It is not really hearts. Hearts is usually the romantic stuff.
There's always more to say and to learn, isn't there?
Tell me more about you.
Can I ask you a few more questions?
Of course. If I can answer them, I will.
What about your dreams?
Do Angara plan their futures? Do you dream about what you want to accomplish?
You put plan and dream in the same question.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see. You meant to do that. Angara thirst for now. We don't strive to make the future better. We strive because the present is lacking.
That's the way to look at it, family.
Can you tell me about your family? Assuming you have one.
He does.
Sit down. This will take time. Is someone bringing us snacks and drinks?
Whoa, your family's that big?
I have one true mother, Sahuna, and more than 5 additional mothers, and many, many, many siblings, and cousins, all raised together. Our families constantly change and evolve. Relationships come and they go. My father is gone, taken, or killed by the cat. We never found his body.
Condolences.
I'm sorry about that, Jarl. I understand. I just lost my dad.
Something in common between aliens, then. We are fatherless, yet we fight on. Anything else you want to ask?
Career in school.
Did you always want to be a fighter? Did you study anything particular in school?
No. I don't like to talk about it. But I'm not a fighter. Not really. The Ket occupation creates chaos. So our education is chaotic. I'm not really anything. But that's an excuse. The truth is, I don't know what I want yet for my life at my age.
What is your
I
age?
hope being here will inspire me.
And how long do you live? This is all important information.
Well, enough about that.
I gotta go.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Sure. True. Anything else?
The Roka go to Kadara and recruit the desperate. I've heard a Roka recruiter weaving his magic. Even I was convinced.
Really?
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Can we go there and stop them from doing that? If not, then I don't know. Someone should do
My
it.
reports from Ephra regarding Aksul are worrying. I don't understand how the Roka manages to recruit so many.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
I mean, a lot of them are angry. They want to fight. I don't know why they're fighting us. Not joining the resistance would be like the better thing to do. But I don't know.
Need something? I can stop what I'm doing.
Gotta go.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
I want you to keep repeating until I'm going to repeat, basically.
Yes?
Gotta go.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
You haven't repeated yet. We'll try once more. If he still doesn't repeat, then we'll just end.
What can I do for you, Pathfinder?
He's got a lot of lines.
I'll see you later, Jarl.
Stay strong and clear.
Alright, well, we'll leave you there for now. Man, exploring this ship has taken a time. Codex, crew, Cora Harper. You and Cora have become confidants as well as colleagues. She's clearly glad to have you as a friend. Despite her no-nonsense demeanor, Cora seems to enjoy flirting with you. Right. Liam Costa. Liam continues to confide about his hopes and doubts for the initiative and people of Helios. You're becoming close friends. Vetra. Vetra likes to describe herself as someone who gets things done. She seems very committed to your mission and the Pathfinder team's success. The fact that she brought her little sister Sid with her to Andromeda might have something to do with her dedication. She confided in you that when Sid and Vetra's father abandoned them, she had to raise Sid alone. Her life has been spent keeping her sister safe and giving her the best life possible. In their circumstances, if the initiative fails, Vetra will have failed Sid. She refuses to accept that outcome. Gil Brody. You left Gil to his job taking care of the Tempest system, which seems to keep him busy. You and Gil have bonded outside of work and are developing a friendship. You cheated in the poker game, using Sam to win, and he didn't confess. You and Gil are forging a close bond, and he's confiding in you and exploring major life issues. Jal Amatarab. Jal appreciates the time you spent with him, learning about him and his people. He's also incredibly grateful for the part you played in rescuing the Mushai. He really likes that you took his advice in the cat facility. Angara don't hide their feelings. Your friendship will grow. Alright. It's good. Alright, We have this place up here with no calls, hopefully. Data pad. Oh yeah, this is the thing he... Wait, next. Whoa. Game 4 result. Couldn't help myself. Took Petra down first. Still undefeated. Showed all 7 bluffs that worked on Cora. Want to see if I can goad her into playing loser. Called Phoebe's hand 4 times. Maybe she'll start slowing down. Doing all this just to change things up. Getting bored. Scared of Zhao. Game 5 result. Yawn. Easy money. Zhao is clearly better than everyone else, especially Petra. Plan worked. Cora actually bluffed once. It was horrible. She was so uncomfortable. Petra played much cagier after being destroyed last time. I'm going to keep telling her she's dangerous. It's more fun when she's in a good mood. Phoebe doesn't seem to care. I've demonstrated that I know exactly what she has. She still bulldozes away. I'll keep flashing the red cape. Drac could learn a thing or two from Jal. One, stop talking all the time. Jal barely speaks, so he doesn't give much away. Stop eating and drinking. Jal never eats or drinks when we play. He stays focused. Stop picking his nose. Jal never picks his nose. Think I have these chumps down. Next time maybe I'll play with my eyes closed. Okay, here's another page with the fake stuff that he put here. He's not available at this time. And right, this is over here. Okay, can head over to the front. I mean, Lexi wants to talk to us, right, about something?
Callow, settle down.
If this isn't a good reason to get excited.
What's up? You guys aren't fighting, are you?
Why would I fight with my best friend?
Oh.
Best friend? Oh, Callow. Callow's very excited about a report I received from EOS. It's good news. The radiation levels are steadily dropping.
Your outpost Prodromos is really going to make it. When do you want to head back?
Add it to the list.
We could go, but we need to balance our priorities. Why?
Just saying, if I'd created a thriving community in a brand new galaxy, I'd want to visit.
Just wait till they put in the beach and the water slide.
Now you're just playing with me.
So radiation levels are down. More to explore?
Yes, but there's been a rise in Ket activity as well.
Figures that we're not the only ones to benefit from the planet's improvement.
Might be nice to see how it's doing.
Almost like a vacation.
Almost. Maybe we'll head back at some point.
Well, you're the boss. Just say the word.
Say in a bit. Not right now. I think we got one or two. We got Bold. We gotta go back to Bold, right? That's what I was doing.
The hell you did? You can't just undo 10 hours of work.
Oh god.
I had to. Your revamp risks power imbalance between decks. Something we solved back home.
It's twice as efficient. Just because it doesn't match your sainted specs.
And now it does. As you say, deal with it.
Callow.
I know, just... please don't let this distract you.
Alright. Let's talk to you again.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, you're still fighting, but whatever.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
No, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tempest?
Tell me something else about the ship.
O'Connell, our systems designer, but he... For 2 days, poor O'Connell was convinced that turning on all the
Tell me
I'm all out of stories for now.
And what about
Sorry.
this?
You and...
He's being stubborn. All I want is for him to respect the ship.
I'll let you come.
You know what?
Alright. Wait, you didn't say
What
anything
can I
else,
do
right?
for you?
Okay, yeah.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Emails. Oh, wait, what? Thanks for listening. To writer from Leah, enough said. Costa, great. That last talk to writer from Petra. Writer, thanks for listening to me. I hope I didn't come across whiny. Could my life have been different? Sure. Could have had a dad, a mom, a rigid upbringing, and great prospects in the Turian civil service, with the stiff collars and the yes sirs to go along. What I'm saying is difference not always better. I don't regret anything or what I've done to get where I am. Don't regret coming here either. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, I get it.
The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again.
Good. Keep me updated. And remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy.
Did you get burned?
Thank you, Lexi.
Alright.
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth.
Burned
It was
yourself?
dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test?
What?
Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
Dumb and risky, yeah.
Sounds stupid. And kind of dangerous.
A quick dab with the tongue. It was considered generally safe.
Yeah, it doesn't sound any
On
safe
Earth.
at all. Yeah, on Earth maybe.
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me, and then lived out their lives while I slept.
Okay, again, of course they were proud.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Alright, anything else?
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right?
Yep.
I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
Alright, find a plant on Aya for Suvi. Sure, I'll do
Ket genetics defies everything we know. They're bits of different species, and yet all Ket. It's bizarre, horrifying, fascinating, all at once.
Can, yeah.
If you and the rest of the team could figure them out, it might make a huge difference.
Already on it, Pathfinder.
Alright, we'll talk later.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I think she's the last one of the crew, right?
Ryder.
Yep, okay.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
I'll check the 2 rooms back here, then we can end the episode. It's been a long one. All I did was just walk around, talk to people, meet up on interests and shit. Oh, hello, Pop. I don't see any more stuff here, but whatever. Alright, well, look at the codex. Who else got updated? Suvi. Suvi Anwar is a Tempest resident science officer. She works closely with the research team on the Nexus, analyzing the data you and Sam collect in the field. While chatting, Suvi revealed herself to be a spiritual person. You expressed your similar feelings on the matter. Suvi is appreciated finding someone of like mind. You and Suvi have also spent some time talking about your respective families. Suvi's parents were both academics and inspired her to begin a journey in science. Alright. So getting to know the crew, big part of being a leader. You know, if you have a team, get to know them a little bit. It's important. Anyway, see you all in the next one. It's gone on for a long time. But yeah, next time, bunch of side missions. See you then.